You dropped the past. Its gravity pulled it back into your path. Why does what you avoid keep coming back closer? Because what you won't face doesn't fade. It orbits until you turn and look. Here's the core insight up front. Avoidance creates orbit. Ownership dissolves it. When you name the pattern and face it, the pull weakens and choice returns. You know the signs. A hallway you've crossed 100 times, and yet somehow you're back in it. A signal flickers on a dark screen you thought you powered down. A small object turns up again in a room you no longer live in. Even the soundtrack repeats, a familiar chord progression sneaking into a new room. Places change, patterns echo. Distance breaks contact, not gravity. We call it fate. But most of the time, it's repetition. The unfaced returns, not to punish you, but to be met. The body feels the gravity first. Jaw tightens. Shoulders rise. Feet angle toward the exit. Breath shortens. Stay. Plant your feet. Soften your gaze until the edges come back. Lengthen the exhale. Let the pull crest without obeying it. Now look at the mind. It loves old doors. It knows exactly where they are and how to knock. Same argument, same apology, same chase, same retreat. The Stoic move is simple. Own the impression you're making. This is the story I'm telling. This is what's actually here. The Taoist move is gentler. Stop pushing the river. Turn and meet what's already arriving. Zen dissolves the story entirely. Drop the commentary for one breath. Feel the moment without naming it. Notice how much of the weight came from the label. Orbit mechanics are sneaky. The mind accelerates to escape, but the faster you flee, the tighter the curve. Slowing to see is the first maneuver that changes the path. Here's the turn. Name the orbit. Say it in one sentence. I leave when I feel small. I chase when I feel unseen. I freeze when I fear the past will repeat. When you name it, fog becomes a path. You're no longer dragged. You're deciding where to place your feet. In Alchemy, the first stage is the darkening, the honest black, not despair, contact. You look straight at what is, without blur or brightness. And in that contact, separation begins. The useful from the useless, the present from the past. Looking doesn't bind you to yesterday. It unbinds today. Now the pivot to practice. 1. Name it. Write the repeating scene in a single line, no blame, just the pattern. 2. Sit for 90 seconds. When the urge to flee spikes, do nothing. Label the body, jaw, chest, belly, hands. Let the wave peak and pass. 3. 2 truths and 1 act. What is true about me? What is true about them? What is true about now? Then choose one small action that faces, not flees. 4. Mirror letter. Write the words you never said to the person you were or the person you met. Read it out loud. Do not send it. Let your own ears hear you. 5. Step through ritual. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. While you exhale, take one literal step forward and speak a present tense choice. I don't leave this time. I don't chase this time. I speak clearly this time. anchor phrase. Choose one sentence you can speak under pressure that keeps you facing. Stay with it, or name, then act. Rehearse it when you're calm, so it arrives when you're not. Watch what follows. The screen that always glitched begins to hold a stable picture. The hallway that led nowhere opens into a different room. The small object that kept returning can finally be set down without fear it will vanish. Orbit decay is quiet. It shows up as fewer loops, a steadier voice, a slower pulse when the old scene appears. On a call, you hear the old tone and feel the tilt. This time you pause, ask one clear question, and the slide stops. Small, quiet, decisive. That's orbit decay you can measure. Emotional contrast clarifies the lesson. Running looks fast and changes nothing. Facing looks still and changes everything. You are not trying to erase the past. You are refusing to rehearse it. There will be days you mistake gravity for guidance. You'll call the pull chemistry, signs, the universe testing you. Be kind to yourself, then be precise. Patterns don't need poetry. They need naming. And once named, they need one clean act, not 10. 1. A boundary spoken, a step taken, a door not opened. If you falter, return to the practice. Name, sit, truths, letter, step, anchor. Repeat until the body learns that facing is safe. This is not punishment. It is orbit mechanics. Unfaced mass pulls you around. Faced mass loses hold. You don't fight gravity. You change your relation to it. There's a moment when the pull weakens and you feel the quiet widen. That's the space choice lives in. That's where a different future can start. Not loud, but real. So when the corridor appears again, stop halfway and turn. When the reflection in the glass tries to borrow your past face, meet your own eyes now. When the signal repeats, listen once and answer differently. You'll know you're out when the corridor feels like a hallway again, not a tunnel. When the reflection answers back as present tense. When the screen holds steady without your constant watch. This is how you exit the loop without running. You don't escape. You rotate, you face, you act. The past can keep its gravity. You are changing your orbit. I'll leave you with this. If the past pulls again, what single action loosens its gravity?